Hello children, welcome back to social science class. Today I will teach you business studies unit 3, very important chapter, globalization of business. Global means what children? Do you know? Global means world. Globalization means the world today all business are going. Whatever in one corner of the globe earth or any country, any corner of the country, anything, if production is taking place, it is available in all the other countries, any corner of the world. So this is called global market or global business. Now, here we say globalization means a process of rapid integration and interconnection between countries. This is called globalization. I am giving only meaning of the globalization, that's all. Globalization means a process of rapid integration means unity, understanding and interconnection between countries. Business means what? Trade. In the world trade. In the world only all trade is taking place. Everything is available any corner of the country. Follow? And example I'll tell you now MTR, Mayas, Adayar, Anand Bhavan. These are all production of the food production of India. It is available all over the world. You take calculator, watch and minor small electronic items made in Japan is available in all over the world. So this is called globalization of business. Now let us come, you have learned the meaning of the globalization and here globalization here is showing the earth in the picture, you see children. So global means I told you earth, see showing the earth means everything is globalization means everything is available. We are made available because science and technology has gone advanced and everything is available everywhere. Growth of economic interdependence of countries worldwide is called globalization. The other meaning I have given. Now next we'll proceed to now the other thing. World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization is the only global organization dealing with international trade rules. See, without you know that all the countries have their own currency. Japan has got yen, and Russia has got that ruble or what, and America dollar, India rupee, European countries got euro, like this. So the value of the currency and money value is different from one country to other country. It differs. The value differs from one country to the other country. So trade is not possible. There must be one agent to solve and to calculate, this trade. Trade business, import and export. So, World Trade Organization (WTO) is representing, and then it is only solving all the trade problem. So, World Trade Organization is the only global organization dealing with international trade rules. The headquarters of World Trade Organization is in Geneva. This is a building they are showing children. See here, like that. After 1980, globalization achieved a great progress in the economic reforms of developing countries. Globalization is the growing economic interdependence of countries worldwide through increasing volume and variety of cross-border transaction in goods and services. Goods means sending commodity children. Service means whatever work we will do. maybe medicine field or technical field or any other teaching field, education, whatever it is, that is all called services. Capital movement and through the more rapid and widespread diffusion of technology. Now, characteristics of globalization will proceed. Now, one more thing. Now, before going to the oil producing exporting countries, I would like to say what are the characteristics of globalization. Cross border movement of goods and services, point one. Second, international flow of capital, technology, and information also, mass media, worldwide. Third, formation of one worldwide market. Fourth, production of goods in any region at cheaper cost. Now, factors that are included in globalization, referring the worldwide phenomenon of technical, economic, political and cultural exchanges, encouraging international capital and trade, overcoming the political barriers. Definitely, children, this trade will reduce the enmity, misunderstanding, confusion. It will promote the friendship of all the countries and avoid war. Creating free trade zone by removing the export and import duties. On all export and import, duties are there, children. Do you remember? Duty means what? Tax. Import tax levied on import and export commodities. That is called duties. Reducing the transportation expenses. Ship, mostly ship only will be moving cargo, import and export. Creating subsidies to the Worldwide Trade Organization. Now, next one I'll proceed to the features of globalization. Free movement of goods, services, capital, etc. across the borders. Labor and professionals migration. Laborers also, today, Middle East and all, from India, laborers are going and working there, labor and professionals also they'll go. Highly learned people, qualified people, they are all called professionals. Migration and immigration, they also will come to India and they'll go. Or vice versa, like all the countries also it will take place. Immigration between different countries. International flow of technology, information and capital. Exchange of technological knowledge, children. Formation of one worldwide market by obtaining raw material and other resources from cheap markets. Production and marketing of goods in any region of the world at cheaper cost. Economic, social, cultural integration of an economy with a different economics of the world. Growing number and importance of multinational companies. Today, you know that multinational companies, many have come to India, and then our uh, people, Indians are working, they are getting good salary and all. So, with the permission of the government, they'll come and then launch and start companies. So, this all with understanding only will take place. Now, here I'll tell you oil producing and exporting countries. OPEC, that is called O means oil, P means producing and exporting countries, is an organization formed by oil producing and exporting companies. See here, Middle East and all, OPEC is there. What they do, they export, oil and other byproducts of oil to all over the world. So today, Middle East only is exporting oil and other byproducts to all the countries. You know that. So we are getting plenty. Now next, you know I'll proceed to the next, children. World Intellectual Property Organization. That is called WIPO, means World Intellectual Property Organization. Intellectual means, the people who are all professionals, they'll go and then they'll render service to other countries. That is called a intellectual level. Again, I'll repeat, OPEC, an organization formed by oil producing and exporting countries. See, all related to money, capitals. Globalization increases GDP, gross domestic, you know, domestic product of a country. Globalization promotes economic growth and generates a wider range of products and services. These are all the calculation we are given graph wise, children, bar graph, like that. And now let us see the positive effects of the globalization or advantages of globalization. Globalization promotes economic growth and generates a wider range of products and services. Globalization, second one, globalization helps to increase the standard of living of the people. Of course, if we get job any part of the world or inside, today, have you, if you see, listen to the news in TV, now Biden has appointed many Indians to his, government in administration. So that is our Indians are rendering services in foreign country. You go to Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, or any countries, no more Indians are there. They are entering their services. So what will happen here? See, globalization promotes economic growth of the country and generates a wider range of products and services. Globalization helps to increase the standard of living of the people. If we get more and more salary and income, what will happen? Our standard of living will increase. Globalization has made the availability of the similar type of products all over the world. Example, I'll tell you. I have already told you. Very simple example I can give you, which you can understand. That is MTR, Mayas, Adayar, Ananda Bhavan. Or what are other things also you can take. Kerala products and all, coir products and mats and all handicraft materials. Everything is available all over the world. So what will happen here? Our people, they will manufacture more and more. The products will move all over the world. All over the people they'll buy. The rates will be higher there compared to India. Then what will happen? Oh, the income will get more and our standard of living will improve. Globalization has made availability of the similar types of products all over the world. That is the meaning I have told you. Globalization increases the GDP of a country, gross domestic product. We will get more and more income, in the this one export and import. Globalization has helped in increasing the income of the people. Definitely, that is income. By buying the products from other countries, customers are offered a much wider choice of goods and services. When people will go to market or mall or anywhere, or even in the online shopping, they'll do know. So choices are there. They will select the goods or services, and like this, no, technology also has helped. Globalization creates competition for local firms and thus keeps the cost down. Now, if it is easily available, the local markets, or anywhere easily, then what will happen? The cost will go low. The people will buy more and more. Globalization promotes specialization. Countries can begin to specialize in those products that are best at making. Now, people who are all, I told you, handicrafts and cottage industries or garment and all, specialization it requires. So, more and more products will go to the market, global market. Then people will, appreciate and buy, and demand will rise, and product will move, standard of living will improve, like that. And now next one, economic interdependence among different countries can build improved political and social links. I told you already that it will eradicate the enmity, and it will promote the friendship and understanding, and integration, all it will promote. Now next one, disadvantages of globalization. Disadvantage, or we can say negative impacts of globalization. There are advantages and disadvantages in everything, children. Two faces in the same coin, like that. Now I have explained you what are the positive or advantages of globalization. At the same time, disadvantages also are there, negative points also are there. Let us learn what are the disadvantages. Globalization has also led to an increase in activities such as child labor and slavery. When demand will raise, production should be increased, then what will happen now? They will need more and more workers to work. Then the capitalists, what they'll do now, they'll appoint child labor. That is very bad, no? Already have learned child labor. Now, what are the effects of the bad effects of the child labor and all? Children are meant to learn and play, is it not? Not for the labor. But here they'll appoint more and more child labor. Why? They can pay very, very less to the child labor. Slavery also. They'll purchase the men or women to work on contract basis. So that is called slavery. Again, slavery will come. Abraham Lincoln, he eradicated in America slavery. But here what happened? No? This globalization is will entertain the slavery and child labor. Second point, globalization has resulted in a fiercely competitive global market with the embarrassment of unethical practices in business dealings. Now, what will happen now? Adulterated food also, adulterated items, they may, export because of the competition, and they want to promote their commodity faster and more. They want to move it and they want to get more profit. So illegal practice and all they'll do, illegal production, adulterated, all they will do. It is also observed that globalization helped terrorists and criminals. Terrorists and criminals. Today, what is going on? Drug mafia is going on. Criminals and terrorists also involved one or the other way. And they, some are there also, involved in this negative aspects. One example I would like to say regarding food, children. Fast food chains like McDonald's and KFC are spreading fast in the developing world. People have started consuming more junk food. All packed food are coming today. Junk food. Uh, Today, apart from this, that Lay's, Kurkure, and you take drinks, that is Coca-Cola, Mirinda, and Pepsi, still more, more, Mountain Dew. You'll be knowing more, children. So many drinks, all synthetic drinks, not natural, not healthy drinks, they're all color added with chemicals. The property, more chemical properties are there in that. Even in KFC and McDonald's, Donald's, so many are there. There are more chemical properties are there, children, and all attractive and tasty. We like to eat more and more. It will promote us our taste buds to consume more and more. So we'll use more and more, and then we'll fall sick. It will bring all diseases also, children. It will spoil our health. So today it's moving faster. People, they are passion to eat the KFC and McDonald products more and all, packed food and all, tinned food and all. These all preservatives are more and more, then it will spoil our health. Another comment leveled is that the rich are getting richer and the poor are struggling for a square of meal. Really, children, poor people without getting any job and all, income will be lesser, and then they will struggle a lot. They are ready to do any heinous work, small work also, for the very less income. So, and rich people, they are making more and more money, industrialists, and then the capitalists and all. No, in a negative way, they will supply, you know, packed food and tinned food, and then all adulterated food, and all. It will go to market. First, they'll do advertisements and all. People, colorful advertisement, people they see, and then, you know, it will, I mean, make them to buy and more. So the people will become crazy to buy. Some of the deadly viral diseases such as AIDS and cancer, dengue, fever, etc., spread all over the world. And packing, packed food, tinned food, and all. I said, you take even kurkure or spice, whatever it is, lays and everything. The packing, people they'll throw here and there. That will also a big menace, garbage. It will create a big garbage if it is not biodegradable. Okay, so that will be keep on moving and all. It will become a big garbage. The whole world will become big garbage pack. You know, I told you it's not biodegradable. It will be living like that only. So place also occupy, and also it will be a big menace in the environment. Globalization has expanded the growth and development of cities naturally, which has been reduced to garbage dumps where all the industrial waste is accumulated and pollution levels are sky high. I told you, heap. You go to foreign country, USA, Britain, and European countries and all, full heap of all these, the packs and all will be moving. If you go to KFC and then McDonald, packing, they'll give visit done. And a tinned, this synthetic drink. What they will do after eating that, they will rub it and then throw it, and like that, you know, the worldwide, so much of waste are there. It has heap. It is all creating the nuisance in the environment. Further, it leads to increased competition for infant industries, means growing industries and small scale industries. They are competing, and by dumping of goods by certain countries at below cost price may harm industries in another countries. Next, globalization has led to environmental degradation. I told you, no, it's a menace disease. The amount of raw materials needed to run industries and factories is taking a heavy toll on the natural resources of planet Earth, and pollution has severely impacted the quality of air that we need so much for our survival. Air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, you know, and full in, I mean, the surroundings full will be polluted, and our planet Earth, it will dumped with all the, unwanted things, unnatural resource. Now, next, the other challenges of globalization are cheap imports of goods from developing nations could lead to unemployment in developed countries where the cost of production is high. Now, they'll MNC, multinational companies, they'll come to the developing or underdeveloped. Mostly they won't go to underdeveloped countries, developing countries, because their standard of living will be medium or low. So there they will start the multinational companies. They'll pay the salary, and the more profit they'll get, and they will become richer and richer. The same thing if they want to do in their country, 20 or 30 times more salary they should give for that people. That's why they will come to the developing countries like India, and the MNC companies and all, they will start and they'll get more and more profit. So our labor, our energy, our intellectuals, everything, service, everything goes to foreign country for the lesser price. The major now to eradicate the now WTO is there. WTO means here what is that? World Trade Organization. Though it is a reduced portion, one small portion I will explain and leave children, only a small paragraph. The major functions of the WTO, World Trade Organization, bring into force the trade agreements throughout the world. It is standing for the making understanding between the import and export of all the countries, administering the world trade agreements as a mediator, like bank type, states for free and independent trade throughout the world. The finance matter, it will calculate and then it will solve the problem. Solving trade disputes that arise among the nations because of the money variation, currency variation, misunderstanding may develop. So this WTO solves all the problem, striving to reduce the taxes in international trade, bringing the international trade under legal framework. There is some rules and principles and policies are there in the WTO. All the countries should follow. Then only the trade will promote. Assistance to underdeveloped nations to get more facilities in international trade. That's a very good job WTO is doing. Bringing efficiency in production and trade by utilizing resources effectively. Now, the globalization of business, you have learnt already what is that? That is the characteristics of globalization, factors that are included in globalization, next features of globalization, positive effects of globalization, negative effects of globalization, international trade agreements and WTO, everything you know learnt in this today. You know, now I hope all of you understood this lesson, globalization of business. Now I'll wind up, and once you read the textbook, children, then only you will understand. Until then, take care. Thank you.